Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to use this mold here from Molds and Shapes. I think it is one of the most popular molds from them, and I'm going to show you how to bring very nice patterns onto the surface of your resin. And for this I will use different kinds of stencils. You see here I will use this one here. I already cut them out because they were much larger in size when I got them. And now they will fit into my different coaster molds here. Yeah, so I already prepared everything. This is garbage now. And you will see it is super easy to use stencils with resin, because you only have to place your stencil into your mold, and if you're using a very soft mold like this one here, it has a very soft surface, then the stencil will nicely attach to the surface and is super easy to use the colors. So you see the stencil is very nicely attached to the surface and will stay there and won't move, so it will be much easier to use our pigment with this stencil. I will use the Wildfire Super Shift. It has a very nice shift between pink and gold. It's not so easy to see here because of the light, but believe me, it's a very nice color shift. To use this, the most easiest way is to use a brush, a small brush, or an eyeshadow applicator, and then use only a little bit of your pigment and bring it to the surface. And that's it. So it's super easy, you can see it here. Yeah. It takes a little bit of time to brush the whole surface. And be careful, because if you move the stencil, then you can damage your whole pattern. So be careful all the time. I will speed up the whole process a little bit because it's not that difficult to use the color, and yeah. So be careful when you remove the stencil. Use your fingernail to lift up the stencil and then remove it carefully, because if you will touch the surface with your stencil, you can damage your pattern. You see, super easy. And I will do the same with the other molds here, with the other parts. If there's a little bit of pigment at the sides, then just take a wet wipe and remove it. So you see here, very nice pattern. Yeah, so this worked very well, I think, and now we can do the others. And I'm not going to show you this because it will be the same as before. You see, now it's time for our resin. I already mixed up my resin with black paste, pink paste, white paste, and blue paste. The pastes are from the epoxy. They're pretty nice and very cheap, so I like them very much. And it's very easy to use them in these little bottles here. So be careful when you pour your resin. Don't use too much speed or force or whatever, because then you probably can damage your pattern. But if you do it slowly and carefully, then nothing will happen. I speed up here the process because it will be always the same with all the molds here. And that's it. So it's not very difficult, just removing the air bubbles with your torch. And that's it, and then we have to wait 24 hours, and then we can demold our coasters. Welcome back everyone, it's the next day. You see the resin is fully cured. It's only a little bit bendy, but not too much. And now we will check if everything worked well and how the pigment will look on with the different backgrounds. So it's my first time using blue as a background, but I think pink and blue are always, or is always a good combination. So very nice. And later on I will create some small bowls from these coasters here using hot water, and then we will have small bowls and I will paint the edges in gold. So with the white it is also very nice, I think, and I really love this pattern here, but I must admit my favorite will be always black, because especially with color shift pigments, black is the best background. With pink, I think it's also very nice. It's not my favorite, but I like this pattern very much as well. And you see, I used a larger size as well and will create a large bowl with this, and used a larger stencil here. And yeah, so in a few seconds you will see the final results. Thank you for watching, guys. See you. Bye bye.